Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, we have a 120 adhesion drift build, man. Never thought I'd see the day, bro, but here it is. 120 adhesion, bro. I think we're running about 700 odd horsepower. I'm not too sure, but we shall definitely find out soon enough, man. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I shall catch you guys after the intro. Alright, so here we are, 840 horsepower with 817 newton meters of torque, bro. She's pretty evened out, you know what I mean? 840 horsepower for 817 newton meters of torque, that's pretty even. That's not too bad, bro. But yeah, no, 840 horsepower, man. With 120 adhesion, this thing is an absolute bullet. Let me tell you, it's an absolute bullet, but it's also not as fast, man. It's not as fast as what you'd think it's gonna be. Obviously, as you can see here, everything's already maxed out. But yeah, no, we're gonna jump straight into this build here. Yeah, not really used to, as you guys know, man, we're used to doing slow tandem builds here on the channel, but we keep getting a lot of people saying that I can't drift because I don't run 120 adhesion, or I'm not pro because I'm not running 120 adhesion. So these are all to the people that keep saying that I'm bad because I'm not running 120 adhesion. Well, here it is, 120 adhesion. Yeah, it just means that your car's going to be grippier. I don't understand how that doesn't make me pro. But anyway, ignore all that. Front spring length, we have 7 centimeters on the front, we got 2 centimeters on the back. Obviously, same thing again with the spring stiffness, dam stiffness, everything like that. Be sure to run your own stuff if you want to. If you want to run it stock, how like I do, then that's absolutely fine, man. I'm running it stock for today, completely bone stock. Same with the anti-roll bars as well, completely bone stock. I haven't touched any of these at all, but if you do have your own spring stiffness that you guys like for, I guess, 120 adhesion, almost said horsepower, 120 adhesion builds, then go for it. But for me, man, I haven't actually touched anything on here at all. So anyway, coming straight onto the build, man, 0.10 front toe in the front, at negative 0.08 in the back. We have a negative 10.32 camber, front camber. In the rear, we have a negative 11.01 in the rear. It's not too bad, man. I tried multiple different cambers for this car, right? And obviously, if you dumped the rear camber so it's like towards the middle, then it's going to be faster. All right, we proved this in a previous video. So if you want to make the car faster than what it is now, it's perfect right now for smooth, decent tandems. But if you want to run it faster, then you can bump the rear camber up so it's neutral, and then it will make it faster. If you want to do that, that's up to you. But yeah, as of right now, this is a tandem 120 build. So we got negative 10 on the front and obviously negative 11 on the back, which is odd because there's more camber in the rear than what there is in the front. But anyway, we have a caster of 6.5, Ackerman angle is 100%, and the max steering angle is at 60 degrees. Now, obviously, moving on to the wheels now, we've got 19 inches in the front rim diameter and 19 inches in the rear. We have 285 millimeters in the front tire width and 285 millimeters in the back. Obviously, same thing again, bro. Huge tires on this thing to get the most grip out of it as I possibly could. 285 kPa on the tire pressure, same front and rear, just to make them a little bit more slippier, so it doesn't feel too grippy for me. But again, if you wanted to make your car even faster, then be sure to dump down the tire pressure, man. Obviously, the more tire pressure they have, the more slippy the tire is going to get. So if you want to have more grip, make sure you lower that tire pressure down to make this thing an absolute bullet. But again, up to you. I want to make this thing, you know, as close to a tandem build as I possibly could. So I've tried to make it, you know, you know, smooth enough, if that makes sense. So again, 120 adhesion on here on the front and the back. You guys already know, running that 120 adhesion build out here today. Front wheel track width we got is at 8, and rear we have 12. Obviously we are running the wide body kit on this thing. I thought it was only fitting, you know, nice race car. I got to put like a nice little wide body kit on this thing. Obviously FD and everything like that. So here we are, massive wide body kit, obviously 8 for 12. If you guys are running it stock, then it might be a little bit different for you. So just make sure you're tucking out them wheels just underneath the arch, man, so it's nice and clean. Moving on now to front tire profile. We're still running 35% on the front and the back, still running exactly the same. Nothing is changed about that. Moving on to the engine now, you guys already know, maxing it out fully, 840 horsepower. This thing is, you know, I was hoping to at least get, you know, 1,000 out of the Corvette, not gonna lie to you. I was a bit upset when I only got 800 out of it, but you know, it is what it is. We got 5% on the tune-up, 5,145 RPM on the max torque, 8,800 RPM on the rev limiter. Turbocharger is a yes, so therefore we have a 1.4 ATM of air pressure on the turbocharger. Now moving on to the transmission, man, obviously we are locking the diff 100%. Well, make sure those rear wheels are spinning up like crazy. So we are 100% on the diff, make sure to lock that. We've got a final drive of 3.00, still unchanged on the final drive, man. I was quite happy about that. First gear is 2.00, second gear is 1.40, third gear is 1.30, fourth gear is 0.90, fifth gear is 0.80, and sixth gear is 0.70. Now, as a term of knowing which gear is the golden gear, I'm pretty sure you can drift in second or third. To be honest with you, I haven't actually drifted this car in a little while, so I don't really know, but I know I made it in, you know, in intent of making the video, and I didn't, so we shall try that in a minute. I shall we'll go into a lobby and try and start sliding this thing up. But yeah, second gear is 1.40 and third is 1.30. So I'm reckoning these two will be the ones to go for. Fourth, fifth, and sixth. Again, I don't use them. They're pretty obsolete. So I'm pretty sure that it's either the third gear might be the golden gear, if I'm not mistaken, because obviously the more horsepower and stuff like that. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but we'll see. We shall definitely see, man. Moving on to brakes now, we have 2,577 Newton meters of torque in the brake torque. Obviously, same thing applies if you are going to use this thing for tandems with 120 adhesion players. Good luck. But if you want to, then you can obviously use your brake torque, lower that stuff down if you are going to push down on your brake all the way. Be sure to lower that down. You also want to make sure that you stick in the tandem train, but don't, you know, fall too far behind back when you are tandeming with the other guys. Front brake bias, obviously, as well as at 60%, and ABS on or off, depending on what you want to do. Obviously, that's also going to affect the brake torque, so just bear that in mind when you do turn ABS off or on, depending on what you want to do. But yeah, now guys, that is pretty much it for the tuning and upgrading, obviously, for this Corvette, man. Let's go ahead and jump into a lobby. Alright. Here we are, man. Multiplayer lobbies, bro. I'm gonna see if I can get some tandies with anybody here, bro. But I don't know about all that in the bag of chips. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we can get on the back of this BMW M2 here. Already hitting up in second. Second's not too bad. 120 adhesion too. I don't know if it. Whoa, dead. Yeah, right off the bat though. East toe. Second gear, east toe, is pretty good until it starts banging. Obviously then switch it up to gear 3, but I reckon, as from earlier, confirming that gear 3 is probably your main gear for this car, with a slight bit of gear 2 obviously as well. So switch it up, gear 2, gear 3, you should be good to go, man. But yeah, no guys, this is pretty much it for the Corvette. I'm gonna go ahead and be quiet here for a little while. Hopefully you guys enjoy a couple of runs here. I'm gonna see if I can get some tandies with somebody in the lobby, just to prove to you guys that this car will tandem with other players. But yeah, no guys, thank you very much for watching, and I shall catch you guys after this run. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, man. I tried to get clips for you guys, man, but yeah, lobbies. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button, man. Hopefully, this does show you guys that I can drift with 120 adhesion. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, man. If you do want to build this up and have any other sort of suggestions for any other sort of builds, man, be sure to let me know down below in the comments section, man. That'd be much appreciated. And thank you all for watching this video, man. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.